Yo, what's up, everyone? We have some crazy stuff going on right now. Um, it's pretty crazy actually. Here, I'm just gonna make an announcement real quick in hashtag. Um, we're live. I should stream these on YouTube as well. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to get that set up for next time. Anyway, here, wait. What is the guy's feathers? Let me add you. So right now, what just happened, guys, is this guy Feathers came to me with someone that scammed him. I
Okay.
What's up? I confronted the guy, and yeah, I'm about to get in the Q&A in a second. I'm just letting you guys know. I confronted this guy, and he just fully cowarded, just instantly left the call when I showed him. I'm not taking people in yet right now, but yeah, I don't want to expose his number, but yeah, this guy's leave you alone.
That's just a scam, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, Feathers, do you want to explain what happened with this guy, and then I can explain how we're trying to
Okay.
confront him. But this will make a classic
Yeah.
video. So
Yeah. So to make a long story short, um, what happened was I was digging deeper and deeper into this YouTube automation space, and I just wanted to. Well, I started a couple of channels. It's I'm growing it, but it's quite slow. So I thought, why not get? Perhaps I should, venture into buying a channel and starting, with already monetized type of thing. And so I went to this site called Fame Swap, and I went there and I came across this guy's channels, and he had non-monetized channels, and then we had a conversation. I asked him about this and that. I tell him, yeah, I would like a monetized channel actually, so maybe I shouldn't bother with the other channels that he has. And so he said, no, I have a monetized channel. The channel's name is Spilled. I'm going to share a link there with you guys. You can check it out. The channel's called Spilled, and it's like, he mainly focuses on short form, but there is long form on there, but it's privated because I was in the channel. He actually gave me some access there just to get get me to trust him a little more. So he gave me access, like management access, and after that, he decided to because I was pushing for escrow. So the way it works is you buy these channels through escrow, and it's safer that way. So what would happen is you pay escrow, and whatever you guys talked about how much the payment will be for the channel, you pay escrow, and escrow tells the seller, hey man, this guy paid, so give us the excess. So he would give escrow the excess. So once escrow has access and they are the prime owner, they will then give the buyer the prime ownership, and then release the funds to the seller. But he didn't want us to do that. He kind of finessed me basically. Kind of feel so dumb for doing this, but yeah, he finessed me by gaining my trust, giving me access. He even gave me ownership access before I paid him, and that is where he basically solidified my trust in him. And then he
yeah,
just used that
yeah.
against me.
So
So
then I essentially reached out
yeah,
to him on WhatsApp through the number that Feathers gave me and told again I pulled the same thing. I'm like, I'm really looking for help with YouTube. Can you help me? Do you? My friend told me you can help, and so I kind of used that to get him in a call. Second, I get him in a call. I'm like, yeah, let me show you what I'm working on. I show him the unfiltered channel. I'm like, look, bro, you got two options. You can either I'm recording right now. I'm gonna publicize this. If you decide to not respond or leave the call, I have a I have your face. I have your phone number. I can take some of this stuff public. If you don't want that, and I'm gonna give you one chance to do the right thing, um, you can do the right thing. You have one chance to do the right thing. I'm going to let Feathers show his evidence. And at that point, he already just left the call, like pretty much instantly. So
You
yeah.
know what makes it feel so bad? It wouldn't necessarily been so bad, but what makes it feel so crazy for me is because I actually sold my car just to do this, just to buy this channel, bro. And I sold my car for next to nothing just to do that. It feels shit, man.
It's terrible. So
thanks to you, we are able to expose him. So for that,
yeah, at the
I
very least,
that.
doing what we can. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for doing that. And yeah.
Sure thing.
Peace.
Thanks.
We'll have more updates on this soon, guys. So yeah.
Great stuff.
Okay. So yeah. At least makes for good content. Here, I'm gonna allow hand raising soon. One more announcement before I get started, though, guys. I've also started. So right in this whole mission of transparency this whole adventure that I'm on here, I have started my app. It's very early stage right now. Do you guys see my screen? Let me just confirm that you guys can see my screen. Yes, okay, sorry. I wasn't scrolled down. So, okay, git pull. I'm just going to show you what the web app looks like on web. It's actually not done, though. But my developer guy has been working a lot on it. And so, anyway, first things first. If you haven't already, join the waitlist. I'm putting the waitlist in chat to join. If you join the waitlist, you're going to be getting a badge on the app once it comes out that no one else will have if they weren't in the waitlist. As well as you will be able to actually implement your say. So we'll be asking a bunch of polls and questions of like what you guys want to be in this app, and we'll be getting all your guys' opinions on that. But I'll show you the core concept, but I think I do want to have a slight pivot with it. So let me just pull that up. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to open it in web browser for now. How will you know we are in early? We'll know because I don't actually know. My coder knows the answer to that. Oh, what is happening? Is it when I close this thing fucks up? Well, let me give this one more try. npm run start. I don't even know how this works because my coder guy is the guy who does all this shit. I don't even fucking know what I'm doing, to be honest. Okay. There we go. Open web. There we go. Okay. It's not working. That's weird. Well, whatever. Yeah, I gotta call my technical support later. Either way, basically the point of the app is essentially allowing people to prove their transparency, right? So you guys know how in all of my videos I have to show you guys like at the beginning and be like, here's how much I earn like from all my different sources and all this stuff. And there's no way for me to actually prove it. Like you have to just trust it based on like the screen recordings or the screenshots that I show you. Instead, the app would basically allow me to do that and then actually connect my financial account so I could choose to publicize the transactions. So that way I can actually prove to an audience that I actually make XYZ money. And I would be able to make that available to anyone. And then as part of the app, anyone would be able to connect their financials and go transparent. And I'm debating how we want the app to try to make money, which is why I do need your guys' help to see like what you guys want as part of the app. One option is essentially kind of like how the app Rocket Money has, which is like once you connect your financial accounts, it can help you with budgeting and reaching financial freedom and reaching different financial milestones. That's one route. Another route, I'm going to bring the raise hands up in a second, but another route is basically, another route I was thinking about, and I actually think this could be a really good deal. Who here in the chat has paid for a course before? Could you just say yes if I've paid for a course? Just yes or no. Okay. So it looks like about 50-50. So here's what I was thinking about, right? Every single course is like $50, is like $20 to $50 minimum for a course. And like some courses are even like hundreds to thousands of dollars, which is pretty expensive. What if instead of that, it was like a monthly subscription to like a course library, and all of the people hosting the courses would have to attach their financial accounts so that you would know how much these course sellers are actually making with the side hustle that they're talking about. So that way you actually get realistic expectations of how much you can actually make doing it. So this way, instead of you having to pay like $300 for one course, we could make it like way cheaper, like $5 a month. And instead of just getting one course of it, you get like access to the whole library of fake courses. I really like the idea. The one main question here is then how do we really incentivize the creator, which is something I'll think of to how to get the creator to really incentivize them to put their course on. But overall, what do you guys think about the idea? W. Selling someone else's course. No, I'm not. People would be able to choose to upload their course to it and then get paid a bonus. Yeah, kind of like Udemy. Yeah. Kind of like Udemy, or also kind of like Skillshare as well. I kind of like to think of it, though, as like masterclass, but for non-guru make money online courses. A creator would link their finances to gain trust with their audience. So for example, me right now, at the beginning of every single video, I pretty much show how much money I make. And I have to go to all my different YouTube tabs, and then, because the reason I do that is to gain trust. I mean, yeah, we're going to obviously have a bunch of, like, a lot of the elements of this app is going to be 100% free. But to be honest, this app takes a lot to actually make and maintain, like a lot of money. So we are likely going to have some sort of freemium model, but we're trying to make it really cheap. Thank you, Mega Ballister, for helping come up with the idea. Clown. Incentive. Yeah. Yeah, so Kevin, that's the core thing. Like, how do we get the creators incentivized? And I can go through a couple different ideas for that. Skillshare right now just pays a bonus of the monthly pool, so that's one. Two, if the people who watch the courses are really high trust, because you actually have someone who's not a guru, you could funnel them to a mentorship program very easily. I think way easier than compared to like a YouTube. And maybe we just need investors to fund the creators to join in the first place. But yeah, I think creators would also use see-through just to show people how much they're making. No, creator doesn't have to pay to join. The creators would get paid to upload their courses. Okay. I'm getting into questions now, though, so I'm about to make it so you guys can raise your hand. But yeah, that's essentially where we're at. And once again, just one real quick, if you haven't already joined the waitlist for see-through, join now. I'll show the app when it was working. I don't know why it wasn't working when I just checked, but we're in an MVP stage, so it's pretty bad right now. But yeah, how do you stop people from pirating your course? Well, people already could do that on stuff like School. It's just illegal to do that. I don't think trust would cause the downfall of your app. You'd only get fake gurus. No, people wouldn't be allowed to host a course if they're not willing to share the transactions that they have. Or am I taking investors? Maybe. You got money? You can DM me. Okay. I'm taking some questions. All right, so I'm going to try to give everyone 3 minutes. And we'll try to get through everyone here, or as many as we can at least. Yo, what's up?
Yo, bro, what's up? What's going on?
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm doing well. So, Like I have tried yesterday, but like in I did not join because you are not in the live. You are busy.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
So like yeah. So like I haven't like in like doubt. I have a doubt. Like I started a channel like a month ago, and have 20. I uploaded like 26 videos, and the maximum videos are like 15K 20K. Yeah, videos are getting views, but the thing is like um the like channel is like kind of stuck. I let me show you. So like this is the channel.
Mm.
Okay, so like total like let me show you in like 90 days, not a 90 days, like 35 days ago I started, and this video has like 97,000 views. This is my third upload of the channel. So yeah, majority of like the viewers from are like USA and even at Kingdom and Philippines. India is number fourth or fifth.
That's
So like
good.
yeah, so like recently I like did not I consistent in this channel. Like I skipped 2 3 days and I uploaded this video, but only get 2.2k views. Not in like 2.2k. The engagement views is like 1.1k, and I uploaded yesterday and got around 9 views. And
What's the
swipe rate is
question
not
here? How to get out of this like 0 view thing, or like the low view?
like should I go with this channel or no? Like I
I
don't know.
mean,
Like this
it
like
seems like it's only 1 or 2 videos so far. I would keep posting for at least a bit before you say like, oh, these videos aren't working. But just so you know, this can totally happen. Like we've had channels where at first they were getting views, and then after like 10 posts or so, it started getting hit in 0 view glitch, and then it was inconsistent kind of. So I would
yeah.
I would stick with it for a little bit more. But if you are consistently getting hit with those like low views or 0 views, follow my video on how to get out of 0 view jail with like posting a face video. And if that doesn't work, then I would say also try a new channel at that point.
Okay. Okay. Like so I will go and post consistent on this channel. Let's see what's happened. Like I will
Yeah,
yeah.
post like 5 to 10 more, and if they all are getting 0 views, then consider switching. If you follow
Mm,
all the get out of 0 view jail steps as well.
okay, bro.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Thank
Peace.
you.
Okay, I'm gonna close hand raising for now because we already got 16 people in line. Okay. Try to make these snappy, boys, because I do want to get to everyone. What's up?
Hey man, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have work in 10 minutes, so I'll be quick. I'm posting my channel in the general chat, in the live stream chat. So I'm on day 20 of the channel, and I just want to get a review from you on the content, and yeah, that's why I just wanted to take a quick look at it.
Okay, you put it in general.
Yes,
So the crazy Korean bites.
yes.
Okay, so what? Sorry, what is the question?
Yeah,
I'll
I
share my
want to
screen.
know, I just want to get a quick channel review from you.
Oh, okay, okay.
3 things about Korea's cheeseburger. If this doesn't make you drool, you're either on your 3rd juice cleanse or lying to yourself. Hit subscribe, we'll fix it. First, the cheese.
Okay, this is first of all, I like the pacing a lot. Like it's very fast
3 things about
and
Korea's
very
cheeseburger. If
retention.
this doesn't make
Let me look at another video. Or let me go by popular.
3 things about Korea's jiggly
This
cake
was
that
my
will blow
first
your mind.
video.
First,
So
this
like
cake
the
is made with
first
just a few
12
simple
hours got like,
ingredients.
it just got to like 15 view jail.
I feel like
Then
that's pretty good. These are pretty decent actually.
3 things about Korea's brown sugar bubble milk. And if this doesn't make you thirsty, you've clearly been drinking dishwater your whole life. Subscribe and let's fix that. First, that sticky brown sugar swirl isn't just for looks. It's like
That's actually not bad. Is this a niche that's getting a lot of like? Do you have another channel that you know is getting a lot of views, making videos
so
about Korean stuff?
so usually there's this Korean channels I used to watch, but they're more about like how to live in Korea, like things that happen in Korea. Then I was like, you know what, I'll take that format and probably niche down to the food. So it's
Mm.
like new sort of. But I don't know anyone doing like three things about, because most of the food channels I see are all like ASMR channels.
Yeah.
So let me apply that to that and let's
Three
see how
things
far
about
it goes.
Korea's 32
Well,
centimeter ice
I'm
cream.
new to
If this
this,
doesn't
and
grab you, you're either lactose
I
intolerant.
just wanted to get a quick review. I spoke to one of your staff members as well. He gave me a couple of things that he changed, but I have work in 10 minutes. So I was like, let me try getting in and getting a review for me as well.
Yeah.
Before
I
go.
think genuinely, I think this is a good, as long as the niche actually can work. The
Yes.
video style is good because again, it's very fast paced, which I like. The captions are clear, and I also like how you're intersplicing like memes in between. Like the guy who's the Vine guy,
Mm-hmm.
or did it come up? I forgot where it was, but oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think you're on a good track actually. But
Thank you
again,
very
I
much.
would just make sure you validate the niche. Like the
All
video
right.
style is good, but I'm just not positive the niche is good. But I just haven't been able to. I just never did research onto Korea food niche. So
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
yeah, peace. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
How's it going?
All right, wait, can you hear me? Good, good. What about you?
I'm good.
Good. Wait, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Can you do a quick channel review? I'm gonna send it in chat real quick.
Yeah, sure. Okay, we got Zach D Films. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let me watch this.
He was electrocuted, but instead of dying, it turned him into a superhuman. You see, after the shock, he went to eat, but noticed something strange. This is because the fork actually stuck to his skin. At first, he thought it was random, but it kept happening. This left doctors shocked, and after testing, they found no magnetic field, but they theorized the shock had somehow made his skin basically magnetic. He was
Okay, is it just me? First of all, is the voice a little weird? Are you guys in chat able to hear it? Okay. Yeah, I think the voice.
electrocuted.
Okay, I like this. I really like the idea, first of all. Like Zach D film stuff, but you make it like controversial.
If you shot a bullet at someone eating watermelon, most people would think it would just go right through. But because
So you're taking already viral scripts, but making them more viral by adding controversy, actually. I like this concept.
A lot of the energy from a bullet, meaning it would take around 5 watermelons to stop a bullet. If you
I feel like the voice is a little, could be improved.
shot a bullet at someone eating watermelon, most people
It just doesn't have that like tinge of the Zach D films that I'm like used to. The like, if you shot a, you know what I mean, like where it's like, the style is, or the voice speaking is kind of a little unenthusiastic.
Yeah.
She was awake during surgery, but the doctors had no idea. You see, she was supposed to be a
But I think this is on a good track. Like you already have videos 30, like you're already breaking out a 20K view jail on the first 8 videos on a new channel. So that's good, I think. But yeah, I would just, the one I think clear improvement that could be made is just the voice.
spear went through his head.
So yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Peace.
Alright. Hey, peace.
This is a funny concept, by the way. Yo, what's up?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, how's it going?
How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. I have 2 questions. One is about zero view jail, and one is about if I should change the niche. So I posted a link in chat. That's the first channel. I posted one video and it got like 1K views, and then the second one's just got 0 views. Is it worth me keeping going with that channel and uploading, or should I just get a new one?
I think that's very standard, honestly. So yeah, I'd say probably. Like,
Okay.
breaking out that's a very standard thing to happen when trying to break out a zero view jail.
Yeah, okay. Should I just private
Especially
a
if
zero
it's a
view
new
video
channel.
then?
I don't, but you can't. I don't know whether it's better to or not to. I don't know what you guys in chat do. I never private them, but
Okay. I'll just leave it and I'll upload one a day. And see how that goes. And then the second channel, I've just sent a link. So this is the first video on this channel. It got like 25k views and decent stats. But then I decided to change before that one had even been posted to ranking niche, and then I made a bunch of ranking videos, and they've just done way worse. And I'm wondering if it's worth going back to the first style of videos, where it's sort of like the commentary of the interviews of the drivers, or if it's worth keeping with the ranking niche
Yeah.
and keep going.
I get a sense that
That-
this is again just a zero view glitch thing, not a. I think this might have just been a coincidence that when you started the ranking videos, I think no matter what you posted, these next three might have done bad, because if you're getting like under 1,000 views, that usually means you're just not even getting a fair push into the algorithm. So what I would do to test that is try posting one more speed racing interview, and if that gets under 1,000 views, that means it's probably just something's up with the channel.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And
then one more
focus on
thing,
getting it out of zero view jail. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This might help everyone. I'm just wondering if you have any like examples of like shorts that have blown up after a week, or something that maybe got 20k views and then like a week or a month later just got like 1 million views. Just something like,
I do
when you're
have
starting out,
examples
it's
of that.
rough.
I do have examples of that. Honestly, normally what'll happen is like it'll grow slowly for like 2 or 3 days and then take off. So it's not like it just completely flops. I don't know if I'll be able to pull up any right now. I don't know if I'll be able to find. I don't know if I'll be able to find any on hand, but yeah,
Okay.
I know it does happen. For us, definitely, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's everything. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good. Peace.
Bye.
Okay. One more thing I wanted to interject and bring up, guys, is I'm also starting. So I don't know if you guys know, no one is transparent with how they make money with Snapchat. I wanted to show you guys my strategy. I have a video coming out on it tomorrow on how I make money with Snap. But I recently got a Snap Star, and there's a lot of people doing this thing. I'll show you an example. Condi, where on their story posts, and story is where you make the most money, they just post this reaction content and are just pulling in insane money with this. So I'm starting this up very soon. And I'll be able to update you guys on how much that makes, where it's just BS reacting content. I think I'm going to do a video also on this where it's like, I tried reaction content for 30 days and made blank money. I think that also would make for a funny video. But yeah. Yo. Yeah, I see the chat. How much have I made from Snap so far? So not that much. My video on it is coming out tomorrow, but probably like $20 or $30. But it's because I didn't have a good story strategy at all. Okay, I'm going to let the next person in, though. Raise hand is disabled because I already have like 10 people waiting to go. What's up, by the way?
Yo, sup? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so I have a couple questions. This is my channel. It's basically prison podcast stories.
Mm-hmm.
And my first question is, what would you improve on the videos like hook and retention?
Okay, well, first of all, great job, because you already got one. You already got two over 300 or over 100k views, so that's great within the first 16 videos. But and these videos probably were just in zero view jail / like glitched, so those didn't even count towards it really.
Yeah, kind of, but yeah, I improved on the videos. I think like they're boring right now watching them. But yeah.
And this is how it ruined his life. Somebody molested me. When that happened, I was
Damn, that is a like really intense hook.
This guy got assaulted, and this is how it ruined his life. Somebody molested me. When that happened, I was This prisoner was forced to fight 2 inmates by a police officer.
Huh, interesting. Okay, I've never seen hooks like that, but that does seem to be working actually.
This criminal was selling guns to his
Yeah, I tried to like include AI hooks because I want to use it as an argument when they hit me with the reuse policy.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you as well. Like, what would you use as arguments when I'm doing like these podcast videos?
I think that would definitely work. I would watch my video. Have you seen my video on how to deal with those? With like a content reuse policy?
Yeah, you're kind of
Okay,
the only.
I've two good ones on it. I have what should I do if I get demonetized for content reuse? Definitely watch that video if you haven't already. Basically you explain every single part of the video and why it's transformative. So if you look at my example in this video, I show an example of the appeal that won us from getting demonetized from content reuse. And you basically, what you'd first do is you hit on every single part of the video and then why each of those parts is transformative, and then why all of those things together are transformative. So you might go like this, right? With the podcast clips, you might say, firstly, with our podcast clips, we had captions. This completely changes it because now the viewer not only gets to see or hear what the person's saying, but they also can see what the person's saying, which is making it way better for the viewer. And that's only one thing. Then we add, and then blah, blah, blah. You do that with the next like 3 or 4 things. And then I would even give an example. So then be like, on top of all of this, we add our own commentary on it. So at the beginning of our videos, we set up the context for the clip to the viewer by explaining and commenting on what's about to happen. And then show an example where you do that. And then be like, all of these features together make our videos transformative, original, and unique. But yeah, and then you address the do's and the don'ts of the content reuse policy, which again, if you watch my video, you'll see. So I think I already know people in podcast channels that are getting, that won the content reuse policy. So if you have that and you have the commentary, I think you should be pretty solid.
Okay. Can I share my screen to ask you another question?
Yeah, sure. Make it quick though. You're over. Sorry, I
Yeah.
kind of took a while on the 3-minute thing, but yeah.
I'll try to be quick. So I'm planning to post like long form videos as well. And it's basically like these are all my shorts compiled into a long video, like just horizontal. So I would ask like, can this be monetized, and should I even post long format or just shorts? Because like the audience is probably only gonna like the shorts.
Yeah, so long form, you have a bigger risk of being demonetized because someone actually has the chance to go through and like claim the revenue if the video was yours. I would stay. We had an issue with that at one point. I would try to stay away from that if you're gonna be mainly just using other people's videos and podcasts and stuff, I think.
Okay.
And you're not
yes.
adding like significant enough commentary.
Yeah, okay. And the last thing I want to ask you is, can you send me the link to the waitlist for the See-Through app? Because
Yeah, of course.
it's expired for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, if you go to app, if you check the Discord, wait, scroll up on the left over there.
On the announcements?
App waitlist. No, under exclusive.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it says that I'm over the limit, and I just like.
Oh wait, that's.
Deleted the channel, but it doesn't let me know.
That should be you. I mean, I can put it in the general chat, but here, I'll put it in the general chat. Try joining.
Don't not use Discord that much.
Yeah, that's you, bro.
Okay.
You have to leave one of the other servers you're in.
Yeah. Okay. So that's yeah. I don't have any more questions.
Okay. Awesome, bro. Thanks. Peace.
Peace.
Am I gonna try Facebook? We're already on Facebook on one of our accounts, and it's starting to make money. But Facebook is a really weird platform. I've been trying to figure it out for a while, and it's just like really weird. Can I allow raise hand? Yeah. Let me get through the other 9 people here because I want to give everyone a fair shot, and then I'll allow questions after if we still have more time. The scorecard extension. I don't even know what the scorecard extension is. Yeah, Krish. DM me and I'll get to you after the live. The one that tells you, I'm assuming you mean vidIQ. vidIQ Chrome extension. vidIQ is awesome. I think this is what you mean. So you can download the Chrome extension here. how do you motivate yourself to consistently post when you started out? I don't know. Honestly, I guess I was posting stuff that I liked, but pretty quickly with the animal videos, I was already outsourcing it from like the beginning with those. So yeah. I don't know why your Snap Spotlight videos are getting 0 views. Can you give us the baseline stats, like AVD and swipe rate, to reach 100K? Yeah. So I have a video coming out on this in like 2 or 3 days, I think. There's no baseline that automatically will get you 100K views. So I just want to show an example of this. Oh, for some reason I can't. Oh, here we go. I'll share my screen real quick, and then I'm going to take the next person. I don't want to take too much time here. But essentially, like, there's no guarantee that whatever swipe through rate and whatever you get is going to get you views. Like, just for example, guys, content, shorts, views. This video of this bobcat, 4 million views on this video, okay? Or like nearly 5 million. And the swipe through, the stayed to watch was 68%. And the swipe through was like, or the retention was like 66. Not even that insane. Now compare this to the crocodile one with 12 million views. It's even worse. So look, only 60% stayed to watch, and the retention till the end is like 58%. So retention rate obviously matters, but it's also about like how I was talking to people about this. It's also about like the positioning and timing of your niche. Opinions on UFC 314. I actually didn't even watch it. I might look at it a bit after, but I'm gonna let the next person in. Between questions on voice, you guys can leave them in the chat. Okay,
Hello?
go ahead. What's up?
What's up, bro? You good?
I'm good. How you doing?
Alright, so yeah, I'm good, thanks. You just got to the point that I was gonna ask like 30 seconds ago, which is having the a good stats and like not a good views. So I want to show you my new channel that I started after the last time, posted a couple of videos, and yeah, let me show you first. 1 second. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so start a ranking channel, and I wanna show you the stats. So first of all, here it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wanna show you the stats of the videos because you can see this one. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can see the stats are really good. Like I had like 3 or 5 videos like this. And yeah, do you know like something about yeah, my bad. So I said something about avoiding this type of thing, you know, like getting the views, getting out of this, even though the stats are really good.
Yeah.
And
So
also, do you recommend? My bad for cutting
go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
Do you recommend getting posting the videos 1 minute or 1 minute long, like after 1 minute? Because like this new update of shorts of like 3 minutes, some people say like if you post after 1 minute, like 1 minute and 2 seconds or 3 seconds, it will like even though the stats are like low-key bad, they will get pushed more and more, you know?
Okay, so on that, I haven't done much experimenting on like shorts that are over a minute long. So I'm not 100% positive on that. I might have to do more research. But when it comes to like getting high AVD and high swipe through and still not getting views, I think now this is what I talked to Dennis and also Ronick about, that it's more about like positioning or timing. So I just want to give you an example. Dennis was also, I just had a podcast with him. He was also in the ranking niche, and he didn't have any viral videos until the Ashton Hall video. And the Ashton Hall video that he made, it was like ranking top 5 best Ashton Hall moments. They didn't have like better swipe through rate or better retention rate. It's just that he was positioned in the right place with the right like trend. You know what I mean? So there was just a lot of people that wanted to intake Ashton Hall content at the moment, and there weren't enough people posting about it. And so he just got on that first. And again, even though he was able to have bad retention, bad swipe through, he still can go viral because he's just right position, like well positioned basically. So that being said, like it's not easy to know how to be well positioned. Like honestly, I kind of just ran into the animal stuff. But all I'm saying is that retention and swipe through doesn't rule everything. It's also about being like having your short be well timed and something that people are watching. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I got what you mean. Yeah, definitely, bro.
So when you look for ranking content, you might try to look for stuff that's like a really big trend, or stuff that's like, yeah, new, or that for some reason you have some intuition people will want to watch. So again, I'm not saying you can always just like math this out, okay? But I'll give one more example. My most viral video on my Money Mind Unfiltered YouTube channel, by far, right? The non-guru explains how to make money with YouTube Short. That is like 500k views. My second most viewed YouTube video has like 50k. So that's a 10x increase. And that came from my intuition essentially that people are sick of fake gurus. So then I made a video called Non-Guru Explains, and that was my hypothesis that that's something that would work. And it was like that was something that people wanted. But that was kind of my hypothesis and intuition about what the market on YouTube wanted. And the retention rate and the swipe and the click-through rate on my thumbnail on that video isn't that good. But my intuition actually was correct about what people wanted at the time. So it's a combination of making a good entertaining video with high retention swipe through and actually having a good intuition for what viewers want at that time.
All right, I get what you mean, but I have a question, which is how do like the I don't know YouTube know? Let's say I posted like right now a ranking video of something trendy. Let's say Ashton Hall, like duplicate like people that did like his content. You know what I mean? And I posted it, and it got like views and stuff like this, same as the ones that I was showing you. They have like pretty good, like 90% retention on a video that is like 1 minute long. How does that work? Like when the algorithm push the video to shorts and people watch it, how do you know what's the difference between this and that? I know people will watch it and be more interested, but even the older videos like that are not trendy right now, they get like some kind of good views and good stats. So how's the difference?
Could you just repeat
If
that
you know,
end
of
part?
course.
I mean, I honestly I don't know. Like I don't know what causes a video that has worse. I think my opinion is it's like timing and supply and demand, as I was talking about. Like and luck. Luck obviously plays a role as well.
Yeah, of course.
So all three of those things combined. I mean, you can give yourself the best chances. It's not necessarily going to work just because you get high retention. But yeah.
All right. Yeah, all right. That's what I was having. Thank you, bro. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, of course, bro. Peace.
I see ya. Peace out, bro.
Okay. Let me try to get another person.
Hey,
Yo, what's up? How's it going?
how are you doing? Good, good. First of all, I just wanted to thank you about everything that you gave us, about your time, about your content. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, bro.
My question is, wait, can I share my screen?
Yeah, you should be able to, right? Or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Just a minute. As you can see, this is my channel. I'm struggling with the 50k jail. As you can see.
Wait, I just see your Discord right now.
Just a minute. I'm gonna send you the link of my channel.
Okay. Could you unshare your screen then, because I can hear myself twice. Thanks. Okay.
As you can see, I'm struggling with the 50k jail.
Mm.
So I just wanted to take your advice. Do you think if I should
Oh wow, you
collect
have a
all my
lot of
videos?
posts.
Yes, I started 5 months ago.
Oh, you have some million view ones though.
Yes, yes, I hit that 10 million views.
Ah, okay.
So what do you think if I collect my videos and do post them as a long video? Do you think it's a good idea or not?
Again, I would just be a little careful. You might struggle with like what I'll tell you what happens, okay? If you're taking these very viral clips and videos, what happens is there's these licensing companies essentially that go around, and every time one of these videos go viral, they hit up these creators and say, "Can you just sign this thing right here? We'll post your content, and essentially you're giving us the right to use your content, and that we're owners of it." And then people just sign that. So you never know which of these videos lurking around are actually owned by some big mega corporation like Barstool and everything like that. And then if you use the video, they're gonna take down your video, and like it actually belongs to Barstool or whoever the company is. They're gonna get your video taken down and then basically request you to pay them for the damages for using content that you didn't license. And that doesn't really happen with shorts, but that can happen with long form. So I'm just letting you know to beware of that. We had that happen with my co-founder's channel on here. With one of the long forms he posted. So that ended up becoming like a whole month thing. So I would just be careful with that.
Okay, okay. And what do you think if I change the niche? Because I think this commentary niche is dying at this moment.
Mm.
So I'm gonna try to change the niche with the same channel. What do you think?
I think that's fine. My understanding is what you want to do is still make content that's geared towards the same demographic. So look at your demographic of viewers. If they're younger, still make content that's focused for younger people. And that gives you the best shot that when you switch niches, you'll still be able to get views because that same demographic would still watch it.
Okay, okay. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
And can you please do some lives about Snapchat? Because
Yeah, I have so I have a video coming out about it soon, like a full video going over the monetization and everything.
okay, thanks.
So check for that. I can actually check my posting schedule. You guys want to see my uploading schedule? I only have like 2 or 3 videos planned right now.
Do you think there is any news about the music deal? Music deal.
Yeah, so it seems like it really seems extremely unlikely that the RPMs go back up. Very unfortunate, but that seems like the case, based on everything I know so far. However, they are working. I know Blastoff specifically is working on some other stuff. I'm not gonna lie, the guys at Blastoff like are so good at like finding different finesses in content and helping creators make more money. They've been doing it for the past like 3 or 4 years. So they're experimenting with some other stuff right now other than just music royalties. And I'll keep you all updated about that. But in terms of music RPM, I don't think it'll be raised.
Okay, okay. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Peace. Okay. Can I raise my hand? I may raise my hand. Playlist Studio. What are your RPMs with them? My RPMs are like pretty bad right now. 5 cent. Really? I haven't heard about Playlist Studio. Do you have their contact? If they actually have raised RPMs, I'd love to reach out. The reason that the raise hand option is disabled is because I started this live and all of these people raised their hand at the beginning of the live. And I have to give everyone 3 minutes, which means that it's still 18 minutes for me to get through these people. But I may open it at the end if I am feeling like more. Yeah, I did try the face profile picture. So just for context, you guys, the guy I talked to on my last podcast noted that on multiple channels, when he changed the face, the the profile picture on his YouTube to an actual face, it was able to get him more views. And for me, it doesn't really look like that did anything. I think I changed it here, maybe here or here. And then I still have some videos flopping on this, so not sure if that fixed it. Okay. Yup.
Hello, can you hear
Hello?
me?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Firstly, I want to thank to you. You made a good content. I always watching your content. Thank you. And my first question is my channel got removed from for community guideline. Honestly, I have no idea what I did wrong. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello? Yeah. They give me a period form. My first period form was startness and I got rejected. Because at this time I was really stressful and so I did it right a good period. Now they give me a
Well,
second chat. But
I'm having a
yeah.
little trouble understanding what you're saying. I don't know if anyone else can understand him, but
Yeah. At this time, I was really strong. So I didn't write a good a period. Can you can you understand?
I'm not gonna
Sorry
lie,
for my English.
I can't understand you. But could you type the question in
Okay,
chat?
okay.
I'll get to someone else while you type it in chat. I want to answer your question, but I also need to be able to understand it in order to do that. So if you just type it out, I'll be able to
Oh,
answer after. Okay?
oh, okay. So can I DM you?
Yeah, you can DM me if you'd prefer that. I'll just answer it after the call.
Okay. Thank you. I will back your message.
Okay, sounds good. And okay,
Okay.
I'll remember your name.
Okay.
Peace. Okay. Ronick, do you want to answer this question? The next questions. Bro, you got to apply for roles. Here, let me invite you. What's up?
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Okay, we'll experiment with Ronick answering the questions. We'll see how this goes. But basically, guys, if you don't know him, Ronica is actually absolutely killing it. I thought I was the like transparent guy on YouTube, but no, this guy's the transparent guy. What is it? Story of Ronick? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah.
Jeez, Josh is in here too.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, I know a lot of you guys have asked me to make videos like how much, like, could you do a video where it's like you grow a channel in 60 days or whatever, and I still haven't made one on that yet, but Ronick's been making those since the start and always showing the channels that he runs, always showing how much revenue they make. So actual
Bro, maybe
W.
we might have to run that challenge together. Like start a
Yeah,
channel
we
from
could do a
scratch.
1v1.
That'd be sick, honestly.
Yeah. But definitely go sub to him, and I'm gonna let in the next person and see if you have an answer that's a question that's specifically geared towards me. You can let me know. But Ronick also should be able to answer. So. What's up?
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. All right. So first of all, I got monetized on YouTube today, and thank you guys so much for the content you do. And I also won the appeal because of your appeal video, Bennett. So definitely use that one if you get rejected by YouTube.
Oh, awesome.
Now, the thing I do want to critique you guys a little bit on is transparency in terms of the Blast-Off deal. So I do think that you should mention that once you're in the contract, you can't switch music deals afterwards. Just because I feel like that's important to mention.
So,
I think
I don't
you
know if
are
it's
allowed
different for
to,
you.
right?
Yes, yeah, you are. I myself, when I joined like a month or 4 or 5 months ago, when I wasn't like too, when I was just getting started, I actually myself told Blastoff initially, I was like, I'm gonna switch to another deal, and I was able to like fully switch. But then I had a conversation, so you're not actually bound. There's no exclusive deal. You can cancel it at any time. At least with Blast Off, I don't know how other people do it, but yeah, you're not in the contract. Essentially, is just if you actually go through the terms of it and you go to termination, it says you or they could cancel and void the contract at any time. So you're not actually stuck or anything like that.
Oh, okay. I think the contract just confused me a little bit because it says something about exclusivity, but I wasn't really sure if I was allowed to switch or no. But that really clears things up, and I have nothing but good things to say about Blast Off so far. But it's just nice to know that you can switch as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was my only question, and I won't take more time.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Peace. Yeah, I was pretty sure also that you can I think it does say something in the contract under the exclusivity thing, but it essentially means that you just can't have another music's thing with in the same video that you have a Blast Off song, which obviously
Yeah, and for Koopa, there's an exclusive deal. If there's ever an exclusive deal, that's between you and Blast Off, and they communicate that. But for 99% of people, the deal, it's essentially like he said, it's not, you're not stuck with Blast Off, but they're just saying that you can't be using 5 different music companies, and any company wouldn't want you to use different companies. So if you're using Blast Off, you can use it, but if you feel like you want to switch, when you switch, you can, there's no I guess contract to that, because before I signed, trust me, I went through every single detail. And it said you could cancel it anytime.
Yeah. Okay, here, I'll let the next person in. What's up?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just posted my channel link on the chat. Can you listen?
Okay, I can't hear that well.
I just posted my channel link in the
Okay.
chat. Yeah.
Here, I can take a look. Okay, and then what's the question here?
Yeah, the question is I've been posting since 2 months, but still I'm stuck at 15k, 20k jail. You can still say that 28k, 30k views are there in the recent videos, but still I'm still stuck at 15k jail.
Okay, let me watch.
Who's the hottest guy in the world?
Used to be my type was Kim Jong-un.
Oh, yeah, that girl from... Yeah. Okay, so here's my thing. A lot of these podcast clips, I think it's very hard to, separate yourself on these now, because you have big-ass channels like Bolt Motivation. I don't know if I'll be able to just pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
But you have, Bolt Motivation and all that sort of stuff that are just, making such good... Why did I type it like that? But they're just making such good, clips, you know what I mean? That this is, the competition now when it comes to... I guess not all of these are podcasts, but... Still, with podcasts, I feel like there's a ton of competition, which makes it hard to get a lot of views on it.
Should I continue? Or
I'm
not getting views.
I mean, for me, if I didn't see anything over 15k jail after this time, I probably wouldn't continue that niche, personally. Okay, thanks. Okay. I wasn't sure if I heard correctly there, but yeah.
Yo, what's good, Bennett?
What's up?
Hey, just wanted to ask if I was on the right track on my channel. Let's see if I could share a screen real quick. Cool. Oh wait, no, it's camera. Is there a way? I'm on my phone. Is there a way to share the screen? Let me see. Oh, share screen. Perfect. Try it out. Start broadcast. Perfect. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Or it's loading.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me know. Yep. Cool. All right. So I was in 15k jail for my first 33 posts, 34 posts, and then I have 50 shorts. So I broke out of jail. You know, the channel's been growing lately. You know, I have some shorts at like almost 400,000, in the hundreds of thousands, which is dope to finally see. But then, so this is like in the last like 2 weeks, you know, so I'm right about like 960K out of the 10 million I need. I just want to know if like I'm on the right track to, you know, be monetized within time. You know, I don't want to, you know, in the 90 days fall short and, you know, maybe not be able to, you know, get monetized. But, you know, here's some of my updates on the channel. Maybe like from April, I really started blowing up, so that I went from like 7K subs all the way to 17,000 in 2 weeks. So, you know, I feel like the growth is there, but, you know, I just want to make sure that, you know, do you think I'm going in the right direction? Like, should I continue posting, just keep pushing, or?
I think you're going in the right direction. No doubt to me.
Okay.
Ronick, what do you think? Okay, I'll just say what I think. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was just answering some other questions actually. That's your first 10 shorts, or top 10?
Oh, top 10 right now.
This is after like how many posts at this point? 50?
Yeah, so I did 50 shorts. My first 34 posts were in jail. And how I got out of jail was I was looking at my competitor's posts, and he was posting the same kind of videos as me, but then he changed characters. Like, he used like a celebrity. And so once he changed the stories to celebrities, it went viral. So I'm like, hey, I told my editor, I'm like, you know what, let's try the same thing. Can you try a video like this? And he was kind of recommending me to start a new channel for it if I was going to change up on my subscribers. But I'm like, no, just do it. And we did it, and it ended up working. So since I switched to the new character, my posts have been, you know, doing really good for the past 2 weeks. So the list that you see right here, from the 377 to the 51,000, they're all with the new character, the celebrity. So yeah, you know, but I was seeing like people buying monetized channels and things like that, and I was like, maybe I should have gone that route just so then I can get these results while getting paid. But you know, because right now I think I've invested about maybe like $4,000, you know, and you know, I think it's kind of a lot of money. I did find a better editor for a cheaper price. So right now he's doing me like $30
What did you
a
spend
video.
$4,000 on?
So the
On
first
50
guy,
videos?
yeah. So no. Well, the first guy, he charged me $70 a video, and you know, he was like, so I feel like I kind of got a little scammed out of that.
That's insane. I don't know what type of... I don't know if you're posting Exacty Films content, but that's insane, dude.
Yeah, so it was kind of a ripoff, and I soon realized that. I was talking to somebody else, so he's like, "Hey, bro, I'll do $30 a video." So I'm like, "Okay, cool, let's do that." So I was able to get the price down to where I'm spending, you know, $900 a month versus what was it, like $2,000 a month. But also, like, I did waste money trying to find cheaper editors, seeing if they can make the content just as good, and a lot of people were sending me, you know, pretty crappy videos. So you know, but at least now, like, the $30 a day, so like 90 or 900 a month, you know, I can work with. But I don't want to get too invested, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, you know, and not see results. So because I'm already kind of in the hole, you know, I just want to see, like, if you feel like I'm on the right track to getting monetized within the 90 days and start making some of that money back.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
No, I was gonna, like, a few things. Like, so, like, my whole thing is, like, whenever you're getting into any, I guess, business or whatever, like, whether it's YouTube Shorts, YouTube long form, or whatever, like hiring an editor, outsourcing, it's definitely a great way to go, right? Like if you have like the capital, maybe from your other job or other business, but like when you're getting started, I feel like it's also important that you yourself like go hands on, so that what it takes to like create a short, so that way when you're looking for people to outsource, like like you said, the first person was charging you $70, but like if you've created that short before and it takes you like an hour, let's say, like the real value of that, which makes it easier for you to find the right sort of people. But not only that, like you should know yourself, right? Like how to edit or create content like that. I feel like just so when you're trying to expand and grow, like you don't always have to put up so much money. It's just like a skill, right? But in terms of like your channel results, I think they're amazing. Because like with the view jail, like I've always said this, like the view jail is essentially just like you creating like good content, but people who pass that mark, when your videos start to go past that, like 50K 100K mark, that means you are creating like great content, and now you can focus on like how to get better retention, how to get better swipe rate, or like just create those shorts around trendy ideas. And I mean, if your last 10 shorts or whatever have all gone like past that mark, they're doing good, like clearly whatever change you've made using that celebrity, it's working, right? So all I would say for you is just stay consistent, post once a day, and like I'm not sure if you said what like exact niche you were doing, but like just try to go for like trendy, viral, controversial like topics in a sense, with that same format of using that celebrity. And bro, I don't see why your channel wouldn't like do good. Like the fact that those videos have consistently done good, whereas before you had 34 shorts straight that just did mid, I guess, in the view jail. Like it clear, like you've gone past that point of like your channel is good, like it's ready to blow up. Your shorts are getting that traction. You just got to stay consistent and like continuously, try to create the most viral idea that you would have today, for example.
I like that. No, no, thank you. Yeah, definitely stay in that consistency and just trying to make them more trendy, especially. Which there's definitely a lot of content ideas to do. I will give a little bit. It is in the AI niche, so it's just AI videos. But yeah, no, no. Thank you for your input. Like I said, I feel like I have the money, like I have the capital, like I have a good job, but at the same time, I don't want to keep working my job. So I'm like, this is something I'd like to get into. So thank you for inspiring me. But also, paying $70 a day at first, that's more than I pay in rent. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so finding the guy for $30 is cool. I can afford that most definitely. Um, but um, but yeah, so something in the AI niche, would the RPMs look good enough to where I could make money or at least break even, you think? Or do you think that niche wouldn't make as much?
Like I know the AI niche, to be honest, like you're talking about AI stories, I think.
Yeah.
Is that yeah? So like, okay, to be honest with you, like I know, so it's like essentially it's like brain rot, right? And I know like a lot of channels, for example, that have like a music deal in that niche, and their RPMs are like extremely low, which essentially is kind of giving us an idea of like what YouTube RPMs would be. The thing is though, um, with AI content, like you said, it's very easy to go viral. Like I've seen so many like random cat AI videos with like 200 mil, 150 mil, right? Like people kind of like that story idea. People want to like if you create like some sort of theme, like if your channel's based off like some cute little cat named like Tom or whatever, and like one short goes viral with 100 million views about Tom, like suddenly people love Tom, this AI cat, and they'd watch your videos. Like you'd get returning viewers. Like your channel would blow up. But in terms of RPM, I genuinely think it is like 5 cents or sub 5 cents with AI content.
Yeah, I think it's like 3 cents. I've talked to a bunch of people with
yeah.
like channels that are like non-English or just any language can watch it because there's no language in it. And yeah, the RPMs are very low on those.
Yeah, so it's like it would be more volume focused because yeah, you could, I mean, like a 3 cent RPM, if you're doing 100, 200, 300 million views a month, it's probably still going to be like a decent amount. But I feel like with AI stories, your goal would probably be to like get a channel going viral, and you just want to create like, I don't know if you guys seen the Tim Cheese thing that is like so brain rot, but it's like this Tim Cheese like story, and then the people are just creating characters on TikTok, like AI characters. So they're just adding on to the storyline, and they're literally going viral, like tens of millions of views. So I would say like if you're in the AI niche, your goal should be to like if you're following like a storyline, just expand, like create like 10 channels with like different characters, because if Tom the AI cat is already viral, but now I don't know, Bob the AI dog like comes along in like the cat's videos, like you're creating the storyline and you can have like 10 channels doing like 1 billion views a month, then it would make sense. That's kind of what I would do if I was going the AI side of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we do have to move on. But yeah.
Okay, you know, I appreciate all your input, and yeah, I'll let you guys move on. Thank you.
Yep. Also, I wanted to answer this guy's questions. Can we monetize AI animal videos? Yes. And can we monetize compilation of funny memes? That's a rough one. Probably not. Like, if it's just a pure compilation and there's no commentary or anything, probably not. And then, yes, I do know about make.com. I haven't used it for anything. I know there's like different options. Like there's N8N, there's Zapier, there's Make. I haven't used them. But I do know people that are using them for like YouTube search-based videos. And it does seem to work. Okay, I'm going to allow. We have 2 more people to join. I might take some. I actually might dip. Ronak, if you want to answer more questions, I can allow you to stay. Like, I don't even mind.
Yeah, I have like 9 minutes.
Oh, okay.
If not, I mean, I can answer a few questions. I don't mind.
Okay. I'm adding the next person to the call in line. If this person doesn't join, I'll add the last person. And then I say we just spam answer questions from chat.
Okay, cool. There's a bunch of people posting Italian brain rot, bro. That thing has been going viral lately.
Okay. What's up?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Deep ass
Nice,
voice.
How you doing?
Sheesh. I'm good.
Okay, good. Me too. I'm gonna post 2 links to 2 channels, and I guess I could just kind of wanted a channel review on both of them. One of them's like an animal channel, so I figured you're probably the guy to ask about this. And it's just like kind of cute, kind of rescue stories, or so it's similar to what you do, but it's also just animals doing cool things, like a bee pulling a nail out of a wall, or like a dog driving their owner to school. So I mean, I've only been doing it like a week, but none of them's really been locked in jail yet, aside from the first 2. Do you think that's a niche worth continuing? Because I feel like it's it kind of transcends the whole age or gender. Just anybody would watch it, you know?
Finding its own food. Watch as it lures fish in with a piece of bread.
Yeah, I think this niche could work.
Okay. Hey, cool. I
This
plan on
video is good
continuing
also.
'cause-
So.
Nice.
Are the
animals are easy to make content on too?
Yeah, I have a quick question also. I noticed. Okay, so this is a pretty short video. Does this have a lot of rewatches?
Let me check.
Because that I realized we tried this strat. Well, yeah, we tried a different strat and it was getting so many views, and I was like, "Yo, let's go!" And then I was like, "Wait, fuck, rewatches don't count as like a monetized view anymore." It's like, fuck.
But it does help with like retention, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Rewatch is it under the engagement tab?
Yeah, so engaged
Yeah.
views, is all
Okay,
that actually
yeah,
counts.
so the video's 19 seconds. It says it's the average view duration is 22 seconds.
Ah, okay. So just a little bit of rewatches.
Yeah, it's a little bit before they click off.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think this video style can work. I've seen channels like this working.
Okay, cool. And like, do you think the cropping's good too? Because I was kind of conflicted on doing it full screen with a blurred background or the white with the text.
I see you did the POV like strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I'd try it once.
Yeah. No, I think that can work. I mean, I'm not sure which is better, whether it's better to have it or not. I think both can work. So you can swap between both and see which works better.
All right. And then the second one, it was the first channel I started like 2 weeks ago whenever I found your channel. And I don't like I see other people doing streamer stuff, but I don't know if it's actually like if any age is gonna watch it or any gender. I feel like the total addressable market? I feel like it's way smaller than something like food or animals.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Did you know?
They kind of do well, but I don't know if it's gonna always do well or if it's like 10 million view potential.
Might just have a good alternative.
The stream stuff could go crazy, but yeah, your audience would be like younger people. And I mean, it's one of the most like speed is like one of the most competitive niches.
Yeah, just speed and Kai pretty much. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to upload. So I'll probably keep doing the streamer thing until like I guess it doesn't work, and the animal one I'll keep pushing for.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's all the questions I had, man. Thank you.
Sick. Nice speaking to you.
Take it easy.
Peace.
You too.
Okay. Now I think we'll try to spam answer questions that you guys have in chat, and then I'm also leaving soon. When you can also answer any.
Right. So quick. Does longer shorts get pushed more? I actually like this concept behind going after smaller, like I guess shorter shorts. One of my shorts that went viral is 19 seconds long, but it has an average view duration of like 24 seconds, and within the first week, it had like 25 million views. So I feel like if you can make a shorter short that's really entertaining and people would rewatch it, I think that's a very good way to go about it. With longer stuff, yeah, it's better, but like it's harder to keep people watching for longer.
Yeah. I'll answer, Koopa, your question about editors. So really, how much you pay for a short is going to depend on a lot on how much work you've done in advance to make it easy for the editor. If the editor has to use a lot of his creativity and viral knowledge, like, you're probably going to have to pay more for a short because that's in much more difficult demand than if you're able to format your videos in a way where it's like very easy to repeat. So if you can give your editors like a script, for example, and all they have to do is drag in clips that align with that script, that's way easier. That's more what I kind of do with my animal channels, and that I literally can pay like $2.5 to $5 a video for because it's very automated. It's kind of just drag and dropping the right clips and finding them. But if you need actual full creativity, like, you're probably gonna have to pay more for shorts. Yeah.
What are the RPMs like at Blast Off? So right now, for me, at least like in my, again, it depends on your niche and your like audience and stuff. But for me on my main channel, it's around 0.03 USD. So like it's almost 0.05 CAD, which again, like, it's pretty crazy. Like in the last week, it's done like 500 USD from the music deal. But yeah, it depends on your niche, but I'd say the average is around 0.02 to 0.03 USD.
Yeah, we have one channel that's at like 10 cents USD right now. That's because the videos are really long, and for some reason it was just higher. I don't know, like, we don't know what niches cause what. That was like a like comedy / podcast niche. So I think if you post very long videos in comedy podcasts, it can be higher. Thoughts on personal brand / long form? I think Ronak and I are both huge proponents of upping your personal brand and uploading long form content. Again, my recommendation is to actually just first things first, get as many reps as possible on camera and start with TikTok, just literally talking about one thing you learned each day or one thing that would help your younger self in whatever side hustle you're doing. Get really comfortable on camera, then pivot to longer form unfiltered videos like on YouTube, and then only after that then do you even consider like super long form high editing production videos once you also have more of a budget.
How long should I warm up an aged account? To be honest with you guys, one of my biggest channels is just a brand new channel. So the whole thing about aged accounts warming up, like, I think it's all theory. For some people, yeah, it makes a difference. For sometimes it doesn't. So I don't think there's any specific to anything. I think it's like, common sense, like thinking like, yeah, using account, interacting with other channels, like, yeah, YouTube would think you're like a human. But then again, when I created my account, I just honestly started posting, and I didn't really run into any issues. So I'd feel like instead of focusing on like the other factors like the aged account or retention, like when you're starting out, just focus on creating the best content in the most like viral way possible, because a good video will always do good.
You should also answer this guy's question about the ranking niche. How do you escape 20k view jail? Or did you just answer that one?
And I didn't. So where is it? Is it okay, with a 20k view jail? I mean, with the ranking niche, like ever since I started, I guess ever since my main channel started getting traction, like almost like 5,000 channels have been created in like just the past month alone. And I've been saying for the past 2 weeks, the overall general ranking niche is just so saturated, so competitive. Like I know people like IRL personally that also started ranking niches after they saw my channel doing good, and they're still facing the same view jail problem. The thing is, like, if you're posting about like ranking the best school moments, there's gonna be 100 other shorts posted that day, and it's kind of like just extreme saturation. But I have said that sub niching right now is really good. There's one of my viewers, I talked about his channel. He hit like 200k subs in 60 shorts, and he's basically ranking like cartoon moments and like Angry Birds and movies and stuff like that, and somehow his channel actually got monetized as well. So like sub niching is the best way to go about it. Another one of my viewers, he's doing WWE moments. I don't want to expose his niche, but I mean, he's cooking as well, like ranking the best WWE stuff. So I would say sub niche right now, ranking itself is huge, but general ranking is just too saturated and competitive. So just go down to something you like, whether it's like a TV show, whether it's soccer, a sport, like, you know, ranking the best NBA dunks, for example. So I would say that's probably the way to go about it.
Yeah. Who was I gonna answer? Oh, have I considered doing Spanish? Yes, I have. The downside is that it's like gonna be very low RPM compared to US, so I don't even know if it would really be worth it for the price. Like, you would have to get so many more views to counteract how much a video costs. So at this point, I'm not even sure if it would be worth it. How do you bypass copyright to use long form, to music to use for long form? You don't. You pretty much have to just mute it. Like, is the only way. If I actually had a Q&A video that I posted, and I was watching someone shorten it, and that caused the Q&A video to get demonetized. So I just had it. YouTube allows you to mute like a certain section, so I just muted that section when the video is playing.
Should you do affiliate marketing on shorts only channel? I mean, any channel, I think you could, you know, do affiliate marketing. It just depends on the type of channel. So like, I've seen a lot of channels that like kind of build a brand around their shorts channel, and then they offer like that sort of product. So again, it just depends on the actual channel, and I feel like that's something you'd consider way down the road, like when you're consistently getting millions of views. And then yeah, I mean, you could sell some sort of product or whatever it is. Like a lot of motivational pages sell like their, you know, motivation, like either it's like a Discord group or like, I don't know, some like 10 page like something like that. So again, it's possible, but I feel like with shorts, like your main focus shouldn't be affiliate marketing. It should be more to like get monetized through YouTube plus a music deal and then scale into multiple channels. But I mean, it is possible.
Yeah. I was gonna also do my opinion on the affiliate marketing thing, I think it's really only very effective because Faceless is so low trust. It's really only effective if you do like one of those like Faceless Amazon product reviews or whatever the people do, like that, or like if you're doing like some sort of drop shipping type video. But updates on something, I'm talking to the founders of this company, which basically pay you per click or per app install, which I think is a good way to make extra money through Instagram, because Instagram doesn't have an ad program really anyways. So I'll be announcing that soon.
Sound effect library for vlog content. I mean, bro, honestly, like just literally you could just search a vlog at, you know, no copyright music on Google, and there's a bunch of channels that have like a bunch of good songs, and that's literally what I used to do back in the day. So like YouTube's like your best bet. You can just search up no copyright vlog sound and just use that.
Yeah. Is WAP is good? I think you mean, is WAP good? I've been hearing a lot about WAP. I've been really meaning to talk to someone there or get them on my podcast, but I do think it's actually a really good way for, if you're getting into like editing, like a really good way actually to make money and practice going viral, because they have higher RPMs than anything else. And essentially what it does is it pays you for getting views for anyone running a campaign. So anyone can set up a campaign, and you can just start editing for them and posting on a channel for them.
I was actually on WAP yesterday myself. Just like, I saw so many videos. I was like, all right, let's see what this is about. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like just anybody could really just, you know, start clipping, and $1.50 per 1,000 views is honestly insane. And they pay out like every hour. So
yeah, that's insane, JD.
What is your biggest mistake when you first start YouTube? Honestly, there's so many things, but I would say the biggest mistake is just like the misconception. Like when I got into Faceless a couple months ago, like Faceless Shorts, I saw some other guy like kind of just talking and like sharing his results of like, he started a channel in like the food niche, and you know, and he was making like a lot of money, getting a lot of views. I was like, damn, okay, the content doesn't look that hard. And essentially I started to make like exact same like sort of content, and I did it for like 3 months, and I didn't make a single dollar. And then I just quit for like a while. But it was just because like, again, like even with me, like I always say this in my videos, like when I got into the ranking niche like 2-3 months ago, it was a completely different story. So like timing and stuff matters a lot. So when you watch, whether it's me, Benny, or literally anybody, right, share their channels, focus on the actual lessons behind it rather than the actual niche itself. Because what happens is like a lot of you guys, get into the ranking niche, it might not succeed, right? And the main thing is like timing is one of the most important things of like when something is going viral, right? That's how so many people blew up because of the Ashton Hall thing, like so many ranking videos, even because the timing they posted it at. So I feel like when you're starting out, don't get that misconception that like it's going to be as easy as sometimes it might seem from people you watch. It's definitely a grind. You're going to fail a lot. Like I've gone through hundreds of videos, tens of channels, but it's possible. It's when you get to that point, it's it's essentially easy, and I think it's one of the best things to get into, but you got to be willing to fail and just keep going.
Yeah. Okay, I think that mostly gets to everything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll make one more announcement, guys. If you haven't joined the waitlist for my app, I'm trying to get as many. The more people that join, the more likely I win this pitch competition, which means I make more money, which means I get a prize if I win. And with the money, we can make the app better and fix the make money online space, which is basically the whole goal of my channel in the first place. So if you haven't already joined, join the waitlist. And you'll also get a badge on the app that only people who join the waitlist will get. I may crowdfund. Once we get to the next stage, well, if I don't win, we'll see what happens with this pitch competition. But I'm trying to validate the idea as well and kind of crowdsource opinions on what else should be included in the app and what's the best way to make back money with it for what it costs to make. Definitely 11 Labs is one of the best tools for voice cloning, in my opinion. I haven't done it that much, but I did do a video where I cloned my own voice with 11 Labs, and it's insane, dude. Like, it's actually insanely good. Wait, I'll just put it in the chat.
I was about to say, I'm going to head out. I appreciate you having me here. Thank you for everybody who was here. It's honestly a pretty fun thing. Yeah. Good luck to everyone.
Thanks so much. Yeah, hopefully we'll do this soon, and if you're down to hop on again, I can let you know when the next one is. Okay, awesome.
All right, take care.
Peace, Ronick. Yeah, here was the video on voice cloning. This was another search-based video I made. But yeah, this one was kind of funny. But yeah, I'm also dipping. When's the podcast with Ronick? I think it's going to upload next week. Like April. My podcasts are probably, it's going to be 1 to 2 podcasts a week, but always on, at least it'll always be one on every Saturday. So. There's no single best niche. It depends on like what you're good at and what you know about and all that sort of stuff. Okay. I do have to go, everyone. Thank you all so much for hopping on the live, and asking questions. Yep, I'll be checking your DM, Chris. No worries. See-through early access? Yeah, I'll be giving some info on that. The pitch competition is on April 23rd. So in 10 days, I'll be seeing whether I win extra money. And yeah. I'll be fully updating on that. I'll also be asking a bunch of questions. See-through is the app that I'm working on that'll make it so gurus can actually show how much money they're making, and that way you know which financial influencers you can trust and which you can't. I don't have sound effects. Background music, drive link. I can get you that. I'll DM me and I'll give you that. I linked it in chat. I actually linked it. No, I linked it in my last Q&A. Just go on YouTube and look at my last Q&A, and the link there is to a bunch of different music. I get more views in 10 p.m. You can. Just watch my video on which time you should post at. It's not exactly like NextLev. It's more like people can actually connect their, banks, kind of like Rocket Money, and then publicize the transactions that they have on there if they want. And actually prove to people how much money they're making. Okay, I'll look into Playlist Studio. Okay. Peace out, everyone.